Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel once again. Today is Thursday, the 17th day of April, the year 2025, and as always, I have some well analyzed matches for you. So, guys, talking about yesterday's results, let's start with the first video which I made earlier on. So, for the first video selections, I provided four matches with a total of 2.53 odds. Real Madrid versus Arsenal, my prediction was over 2 goals. Newcastle versus Crystal Palace, Newcastle to win or draw no bet. Gilava versus Zelin to win or draw. Tianjin versus Shanghai Port, my prediction was over 8.5 corners, but that match failed to produce corners. It was very disappointing because this Chinese league they always do lots of corners, so it was very unfortunate that that match did not produce enough corners. Then for the second video which I made much later in the day, I provided four matches with a total of 2.83 odds. Zenit St. Petersburg versus Rostov, my prediction was over 1.5 goals. Tianjin versus Shanghai Ports, this time around I went with over 2.5 goals. Newcastle versus Crystal Palace, over 1.5 goals. And then Real Madrid versus Arsenal. And my prediction was Real Madrid to win or draw. I never expected Real Madrid could lose to Arsenal. It was a very shocking and disappointing display from Real Madrid. They lost to Arsenal both home and away. It was very disappointing. So that was the match that messed up our second video selections. And then Shanghai Port also missed our first video selections. So guys, that was that for yesterday. Today is another day and I've taken my time to come up with very good and well analyzed matches. So let's see how we can return to winning ways. Without much waste of time, let's get started. The first match, as you can see here, is from the Europa League. It's a game involving Athletic Bilbao and Rangers. My prediction for this match is Athletic Bilbao to qualify at 1.21 odds. So here we expect Bilbao to qualify. They've been very fantastic in this competition. And considering the fact that they're going to host the final of this Europa competition, they should do everything possible to make sure they get to the final. And for this very reason, we expect them to qualify at 1.21 odds. So looking at the data here, we can see that the head-to-head between these two teams, the only time these two teams have met, which was the first leg of this encounter, it ended 0-0. And then looking at the current form here, looking at Athletic Bilbao's current form, we can see that the last five home matches, Athletic Bilbao has been very fantastic as far as Europa League competition is concerned. They've been very fantastic. The last five home matches, they won all five, as you can see. And then coming to Rangers away from home, we can see, sorry, coming to Rangers here, you can see that the last five away matches, Europa away matches, Rangers has lost once, won three times, and drew once. So we give the advantage to Athletic Bilbao. Athletic Bilbao has been very fantastic, especially when they play at home, they do very well. So we expect them to qualify at 1.21 odds. Next, we have a match still from the Europa League. It's a game involving Frankfurt and Tottenham. My prediction for this match is over 2 goals at 1.25 odds. These two teams are very good in goal scoring, and we expect to see lots of goals in this encounter. Looking at the data here, we can see that the three times these teams have met, it ended Tottenham won once, and the other fixtures ended in a draw. And then we look at their current form here. We can see here that if Frankfurt has been very fantastic in the Europa League competition, the last five home matches they won four times and drew once, and they score so many goals whenever they play at home. Now, looking at Tottenham away from home, we can see that Tottenham hasn't really been that fantastic away from home. Their last five away matches shows Tottenham has won just two times, lost two times, and drew once. And they equally score and concede so many goals away from home. So we expect this match to produce goals. These two teams are very good in goal scoring, and we should be able to have at least two goals at 1.25 odds. Next, we have a match two from the Europa League. It's a game involving Manchester United and Lyon. My prediction for this match is over two goals at 1.29 odds. Matches involving Manchester United always produce goals, and we expect goals this time around. The first leg of this encounter ended 2-2 with a total of four goals being produced. So we expect to see a similar display here in the second leg. So we expect to see goals here. We expect to have at least two or more goals at 1.29 odds. So looking at the data here, we can see that the head-to-head between these two teams, Manchester United has won once, the other fixtures ended in a draw. And now looking at their current form here, we can see that Manchester United in the Europa League, their last five home matches, they've won four times and drew once. And you can see that they score and concede so many goals whenever they play at home. And then we look at Lyon away from home. We can also see here that the last five away Europa League matches, they've won three times and drew two times. And you can see that they score and concede so many goals away from home. So we expect this match to produce lots of goals. These two teams are very, very good when it comes to goal scoring, and we expect to have at least two goals or more at 1.29 odds. Finally, for today, we have this one from Denmark Superliga. It's a game involving rounders and arrows. My prediction for this match is over 1.5 goals at 1.36 odds. So these are two teams that do lots of goals, and we should be able to see at least two goals on this match at 1.36 odds. Looking at the data here, we can see that Randers are on the fifth position, while Arrows are on the fourth position. And then we look at the head-to-head between these two teams. You can see here that Arrows has won two times, the other fixtures ended in a draw. And looking at their head-to-head here, you can see that these two teams always go and concede lots of goals whenever they meet. Now, I'm going to their current form here. We can see that Randers in their last six home matches, they've won four times, drew once, and lost once. You can see that they score and concede so many goals at home. And then we look at Arrows here. You can see here that the last six away matches, Arrows has won just once, drew two times, and lost three times. And you can also see here that Arrows scores and concedes so many goals even when they play away from home. So we expect this match to produce goals. We expect to have at least two goals on this match. We expect to have at least two goals on this match at 1.36 odds. So guys, these are all the matches I have for you today with a total of 2.65 odds. Always remember to bet responsibly. Football can be very, very funny. Even with the best analysis, anything can still happen. So make sure you bet responsibly, and do not forget to like this video, share and subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Also remember to join our Telegram channel. The link is pinned to the comment section of this video. Thank you so much guys. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye for now.